3 sisters and their 9 children from northern Britain are believed to be living in Syrian territory controlled by the so-called Islamic State. The families went missing on their way back from a pilgrimage to Saudi Arabia this month, stopping en route in Istanbul, from where it is thought they made their way to Syria. The husbands and fathers pleaded for them to return.
They're young kids, 7 and 5. And I love you so much.
3 British schoolgirls joined Islamic State in February. Earlier this month, a 17-year-old boy from northern England died in a suicide attack in Iraq. Days later, a white British Muslim convert, Thomas Evans, was killed fighting for Al-Shabaab in Somalia. Speaking at a security conference last week, Prime Minister David Cameron said Britain's Muslim community must do more to counter radical views.
There are people who hold some of these views, who don't go as far as advocating violence, but who do buy into some of these prejudices, giving the extreme Islamist narrative weight and telling fellow Muslims, you are part of this. This paves the way for young people to turn simmering prejudice into murderous intent.
But radicalization expert Joanna Cook says that is the wrong approach.
By viewing the Muslim community as one single unified unit like this, you really do not understand the diversity of the community. And by a sweeping broad analysis like this, you also risk alienating the law-abiding peaceful citizens that are going to be your biggest allies.
Cook says authorities should instead engage more deeply with Muslim communities.
Nobody wants to see their child go abroad or fall victim to radicalization or become radicalized. So this is very important for a lot of people in these communities, and it's very important to have strong, positive relations between security actors and communities.
The EU law enforcement agency Europol created a unit to take down social media accounts promoting the group. An important but belated step, says author Abdel Bari Atwan.
They have, thousands and thousands of accounts on the Twitter, Facebook, YouTube.
Atwan says militants use the accounts to recruit.
Social media is a God gift to the Islamic State. Why? It is free, it is accessible, and it is very, very influential. So if you compare the Islamic State with Osama bin Laden, for example, Osama bin Laden used to rely completely on Al Jazeera in order to broadcast his videotape, and they used to edit a lot of it.
Islamic State's latest gruesome propaganda video shows the execution of 12 alleged spies. VOA is not broadcasting the images. Henry Ridgewell for VOA News, London.